Day 16. You're not here to be the Savior. Pour out all your worries and stress upon Him and leave them there, for He always tenderly cares for you. Did you notice that today's verse offers a two-step approach to living a stress-free life? You're being challenged and invited to be completely transparent with the God who created you and knows you best. And if taken, you'll be able to find peace in the middle of the storms you will inevitably face throughout your life. Let's unpack this today. Peter tells us to pour out our worries and stresses to God. He is saying that rather than hold those stressors inside or try to figure everything out by ourselves, we need to find the courage to tell the Lord all the ways we are struggling with anxiety. You don't have to speak the perfect words or find the perfect time. You can tell Him in the car, lying in bed, or as you are making dinner. Through tears or in anger, with grunts and groans or actual words, there is no formula necessary to make the Lord hear what you need to say. Honestly, He already knows what is oppressing you, but God also knows the value of sharing what's on your heart. The truth is that He wants to know how you are doing. He deeply loves and cares for you, and while you may feel like your worries are trivial and the Lord has bigger things to tend to, it's simply not the truth. That theology is incorrect. He wants to know every single fear and frustration assaulting your heart. So, step one is to bravely share with God your worries and stresses. Step two is to release them and leave each of them with the Lord. Can we just be honest for a moment? This will most likely be the hardest thing to do. Why? Because our hearts are tender. We want peace. We care about the outcome, and it feels like a disconnect to not carry the worry of something that really matters to our heart. It feels irresponsible to let it go and not see it all the way to the end. And we're worried that if we hand it over to God, it may get lost somewhere along the way. Listen up, sweet friend. You are not God. Hold on to this truth because it's a powerful reminder designed to bring freedom and comfort to your heavy heart. Remember, you're not here to be the Savior, not for yourself or anyone. That role has already been filled by Jesus Himself, and because He understands your human limitations and the way life stresses you out, the Lord reminds you to lean on Him. He wants to be intimately involved in every part of your worries. He is your safe place to share your heart and your strong tower to protect it. The plan was never for you to carry burdens alone. The plan was always for God to be part of the journey with you. So go ahead and spill it all. Tell Him what hurts, what scares you, what feels risky, where your insecurities are screaming, and everything in between. Then flex that faith muscle and leave each stress with Him to work out as you walk in freedom. Ask yourself this. What is today's verse hard? Why is today's verse hard for me to walk out? What keeps me from trusting God with my worries and stressors? Who is God to me? Do I honestly believe that I am a savior to me or others? Prayer prompts. Confess the way stress is beating you up right now. Pray something like this. Father, I am worried about so many things and can't seem to find peace. I need your help to manage my anxiety and show me a better way to walk this out. Afternoon. Tell God you struggle to leave your worries with Him. Pray something like this. Father, it's hard to let go of my concerns once I've shared them with you. So often I want to pick them back up and try to fix it myself. Help me release, control, and trust you instead. Evening. Ask the Lord to remind you that you are not anyone's savior, not even your own. Pray something like this. Father, I have such a strong desire to take control and make everything right. I want everyone to be okay. Please remind me that you are God and I am not, and that I desperately need your help to find balance and peace.